Hello, Beard Wizard family and beer enthusiasts. Man, I've got my hat down way low over my eyes. I should have checked that. It's all crooked too. What the hell? Well, welcome to the live show. This is the 12 Beers of Christmas, and I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button and joining the Beard Wizard family. We're shooting for 5,000 subscribers as soon as we can get there, and I was hoping by the end of the year, but I got to face facts. We hopefully will get to 4,500 by the turn of the year and 5,000 soon after that, so we can set our next lofty goal. So what is the 12 Days of Beermas? It is a beer review show similar to my Battle of the Beer Advent calendars I did the previous 2 years, but I couldn't find any Advent calendars. So now we're just doing 12 beers. I found a 12 beer box set from Germany, and then we hand selected 12 US beers, and I'm pitting them together to see which one I prefer. This is not a style by style comparison. This is just a fun little game where I drink beer and tell you what I think about it. Really, it's probably more fun for me, but hopefully you guys enjoy it and get a little bit out of it. Now, I do like to make it as informational as possible if you're new here, if you've not been here before. So we're going to talk about the beers, the breweries, the history before we get into the sampling. Otherwise, the show would be super short. So anyway, from Germany, we have Herrnbrau Traditional Festbier. Beautiful can from the Herrnbrau Brewery in Bavaria. It's a traditional beerish Festbier. Now, a Festbier is very similar to a Marzen. It's a little darker than, say, a Pilsner. It's one of the two common beers found in your Oktoberfest style beers. Usually when you buy Oktoberfest, it's either a Fest beer or a Marzen. Fest beer is the lighter of the two in that. So if you're buying Oktoberfest and it's not kind of a darkish amber brown, then chances are you got a Fest beer. They don't always say on the box. Now, the Herrnbrau Brewery says it goes back, their website says they go back to 1527, where the earliest evidence of the Herrnbrauery can be found, as well as the mention of the neighboring Herrnbrau brew house by name. On January 11th, 1873, the Daniel Brau and the Herrnbrau merged to form Ashtonbrau Ingolstadt, like Earl Ingstedt. Anyway, Ingolstadt, one of the first joint stock companies in Germany. So a lot of history behind this brewery. And again, very beautiful can on the art, or very beautiful art on the can. Again, this is a live show, boys and girls. You get all of the mistakes, the bells and whistles. You get to see how the sausage is made. Now, from Three Floyds Brewing, really cool can from Three Floyds. This is their Speed Castle world-ending Pilsner. 5.6% alcohol, and this one is 4.5. So very, oh no, I'm sorry, this is a 5.5. Very similar in alcohol content. Also very cool can art. And Three Floyds is, I've had Three Floyds before. I've never had this one before. Three Floyds is the retro gaming oriented branding and things like that. Three Floyds Brewing was started in 96 by Nick Floyd. They are in Indiana. Says they've been brewing uncompromising, unrelenting, full flavor beers for a range of tastes. All of those words worry me when it comes to a Pilsner. With a constant eye towards sound technical brewing practices, we use ingredients from around the world to bring you the best artisanal, innovative, and fresh beers we can. There's one thing that always worries me about especially gaming-oriented, retro-oriented beers that talk about being artisanal and full-flavored. Their Pilsners and all their beers tend to taste like IPAs. So we'll see if this one is like that or not. Anyway, we are going to start with Germany with the Fest beer. My little pot belly stein from my collection. I think this was added last year to my collection of steins. Prost. That's really, really good. That is spot on what a Festbier should taste like. Richer in flavor than, say, a Helles or a Pilsner, but not quite as bitterish, nutty as, say, a Marzen or a Dunkel. Right there in the middle, very crisp and clean. It's got a delicious like flavor on the back end, very creamy too. This one's got a very creamy feel to it. Mm. Excellent. Excellent beer. Well done, Germany. Well done, Herrnbrau. Let me cleanse the palate before we get to... I'll show you why I'm worried about this one too here in a second. Okay, so if you've ever seen beer, you've seen a Pilsner. A Pilsner or a lager, they're almost identical in color, in texture. You almost can't tell the difference between a Pilsner and a lager. They're always golden colored. They're always clear, see-through, usually very light on the head, very light on the aroma, and light on the flavor. Three Floyds is very hazy. When you got a hazy Pilsner, I'm already worried. It had a great head when I poured it, but again, Pilsner is usually pretty light on the head. Not a ton of aroma, so hard to tell there. But here we go. Cheers. Okay. Not as hoppy as I expected, but hoppier than a Pilsner should be. It's got good flavor. It's got good... am I getting citrus? Let's see what's in this. I'm almost feel like I'm tasting kind of an orange peel kind of flavor, but it doesn't say on the can what kind of flavors we should be getting out of this, so I'm not certain. All right. So it's not... I thought it was going to be an IPA. I thought, sure, as hazy as it was going to be an IPA. This is actually pretty decent. Again, hoppier than I would expect from a Pilsner. I don't think this is a Pilsner, to me anyway. Flavor profile is definitely wrong, but not bad. Not as good as our German Festbier. So Germany's going to take it again this week, which I believe puts us at 6-1. I wasn't sure if the U.S. was going to be able to pull out a win after we got into the last half. So honestly, the best we can hope for now is a tie. But the U.S. beers have not been competing very well. So we will see. We'll see what the next, what do we got, 5 more? We'll see what the next 5 more brings us as we work our way toward Christmas. I will be doubling up this weekend because I missed a day. I may have to double up twice to land it on Christmas Eve. I may have done my math wrong, so we will see. But Germany wins this one, hands down. It is by far miles better than this one, but not bad, just not a Pilsner from Three Floyds. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you. Everybody was here. Let me know what you think in the comments. Ask questions and come back soon. I will be taking a few minute break to set up the next stream. We will have a music review, and then I might be back with some gaming. We shall see. It's been a full day. It's going to be a full weekend, and then we go into the holidays. I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.